welcome to my patrons here on Patreon. My name is Mo Moon, and I'm here today with your weekly tarot reading for the dates of Monday, July 5th to Sunday, July 11th. Today I'm going to be using my Wild Unknown Tarot. And I'm also going to be drawing a card from Wisdom of the Oracle. The Wisdom of the Oracle Tarot deck. So let's go ahead and cleanse these cards with the smoke here. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle the cards and get a Wisdom of the Oracle card. This is going to be the energy for the week of July 5th to July 11th. The week of July 5th to July 11th. Monday to Sunday. What is the energy of the week of July 5th to July 11th, Spirit? So, truth be told, card number 14. So it's quite possible that this will be a week of truths coming out into the light. Opening your eyes to see truths about yourself, truths about the people around you. And truth is a high vibrational energy, because when we tell a lie, we usually lower our vibration. So truth has to vibrate at a higher level if a lie brings down the vibration of a person. So just if you think, okay, well, if a lie brings down the vibration of an individual, then it comes to be true that the truth will bring the vibration of an individual up. So I'm going to read the Truth Be Told Oracle explanation at the end of the video to kind of see if the explanation kind of matches with the reading for July 5th till July 11th. So we're still in Cancer season till July 22nd. Let's get a card for Monday, July 5th. So for Monday, July 5th, we have the Mother of Wands card, which is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands energy is very passionate, very sexual, very exciting. The Queen of Wands is somebody who knows their value, knows their worth, isn't afraid to be seen and to stand out and to show themselves for who they are. So I do believe that Monday, July 5th is bringing in a good energy of self-confidence. So also because we have a snake here, it's kind of like shedding an old skin and being rejuvenated and letting go of past issues, past situations, and really stepping into that fiery energy of the Mother of Wands that we have here. So that's Monday, July 5th. So Cancer season, let's go to Tuesday, July 6th. But Cancer season that we are currently in is good for spending time with people who just get you. People that, you feel comfortable with, people that you feel like they understand who you are. It's about feeling comfortable with those people that you love. That's what Cancer season is partly about. And also it can be good for self-care. So prioritizing baths or reading a good book or fun planned events. So we got a card for Tuesday, July 6th, and it's card 0, the Fool. So Tuesday, July 6th, I feel like with the Fool card, there's a lot of energy for jumping into new situations. There's a lot of, like here we have a little chick, or a little baby bird. There's like an innocence, a purity to, they say that ignorance is bliss. It's kind of, and they also say that the more you know about the world, the more grief, the more you become wise, the more grief you actually feel. But the Fool card is the opposite of that. The Fool card is really new beginnings or finishing a cycle and starting something new. So July 6th is ripe for like fresh starts. Like if you feel like the week prior to July 5th to July 11th, you were feeling a little bit, like tired out or overworked. Tuesday, July 6th is really bringing in like that opportunity to feel like you're starting afresh, feel like you're starting a new, birthing a new project maybe. There's a lot of truth in the Fool as well, because, we have the card here, truth be told, for the Oracle. And so the Fool card with truth be told is almost like, I don't know if you ever thought about the Fool and the Fool in the Court's presence. They called the Jester the Fool as well. And the Jester is a character who is very wise, actually. And, the Fool or the Jester creates riddles to challenge the king. And these riddles are so well thought up that they're actually humorous to listen to. And so the king and the court people of the court who are there with the king, they actually laugh at these riddles that the Jester is telling, that the Fool is telling, when really the Fool is telling them truths about themselves that they can't understand because of the lyrics, because of the words that the Jester or the Fool is saying. So the Fool really, there's a sadness to the Fool as well. So it's okay to feel like you're starting something new, but you're kind of sad because, like I said, a cycle is ending and you're starting something new, but you're sad to let something go. You may be thinking about something that you left behind as you start something new, and there's a little bit of sadness in regards to letting that past go. But again, like I said, with the Fool, Tuesday, July 6th, there's really a lot of energy for truth, for newness, for new ideas, for really embracing life and going head first into what you want to do. So Wednesday, July 7th. Oops. So Cancer is ruled by the moon. And like I said, we're in Cancer season, and the moon is something that it's a planetary body. It's a luminary that represents intuition, that represents emotion, that represents the feminine side of life. But can also represent romance and music. There's a lot of songs written about the moon. And on a dark, dark night when you see the moon, isn't there something so magical about it? Especially when you see a full moon or a waxing gibbous or a waxing crescent just starting to show in the sky. There's something really magical about the moon, and there's something about the moon that when you see it in the sky shining, you can't seem to stop being mesmerized by it or attracted to it. And it's almost like you want to keep looking at it. So Cancer season, with its ruling luminary or planet, so to speak, is the moon. It's kind of like, also because Mars is in Leo till July 29. So there's a lot of dramatic energy, creative energy, flashy, shiny, bright energy. And that can also be very mesmerizing if you think about an individual in your life who really stands out, really shines, really, they dress well, or they have a certain style that you just love, even though you don't think maybe you could ever dress like that. There's something about this person. There's a je ne sais quoi. So the moon also brings that energy with Cancer season in our lives. So Wednesday, July 7, we have card number 20, which is Judgment. So Wednesday, July 7. So I do feel like with the Judgment card, it's almost like a wake-up call, the Judgment. It could also be music as well, because at the Judgment call, there is a trumpet that is sounding to bring the dead to life. You might wake up feeling a little bit tired out on Wednesday, July 7th. You might wake up feeling like, my God, that was like, I was sleeping, but I didn't even feel like I was sleeping. But then as the day goes on, you kind of feel more and more awake, and it ends up being a really good day where you got a lot accomplished. I do feel like that's what this card, Judgment, could symbolize for Wednesday, July 7. Also, Judgment is also something like truth, right? Because at Judgment Day, so to speak, like in the Christian religion, or maybe in other patriarchal religions as well. Not that I like patriarchal religions, but this is just an example of what I'm trying to say. So Judgment brings truth to life. The Judgment call at the end of the world, so to speak, will bring a truth, and the truth will be told, and what people have done wrong and what people have done right will be revealed, and truth will come out. So again, we see that a theme of truth with this card here, our Oracle card. And Wednesday, July 7th could actually be a very good day for just speaking the truth in love. Because Cancer season also talks about family and friends and being close to family and friends. The Judgment card on Wednesday, July 7th could also mean like it's a good day to speak truth to the person that you love. Maybe if you had something that was bothering you about a certain family member or a certain relative, Wednesday, July 7th with the Judgment card would be a good day to think about how you're going to express yourself to this person, and maybe correct certain situations that you feel aren't particularly in the right spot or in the best place for you. So Thursday, July 8th. Cancer is also a cardinal sign. And a cardinal sign is a sign that is really good at starting new things. It's the start of a new season. So with the sorry, it's too many cards. With Cancer season here, and Cancer being a cardinal sign, and a cardinal sign being a good sign to start things, it could be a good season for you. Cancer season goes till July 22nd. So Cancer season could be a good season for you to start something new, especially if it has to do with family or friends. Like maybe you want to start a new relationship with somebody who maybe doesn't live in the same country as you. You want to start a pen pal friendship. It could be a good time to start writing this person as, starting to get to know them. Or a good day to reach out and rekindle a friendship with somebody who you maybe haven't spoken to in a long time. That's also what I could see for Wednesday with the Judgment card. But Thursday, July 8th, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And 7 is a good card for completion. I mean, I know 10 is really the final completion, but 7, like, forgive me if I was raised in a Christian home and I have a lot of Christian examples, but on the 7th day, in the myth of the creation of the earth, God rested, right? So 7 is like, it's like looking at all your hard work and watching the results that you have reaped from your hard work. So maybe, you've been doing a lot of work for the past 3 days, July 5th, 6th, and 7th, and then Thursday, July 8th. You're taking a little break for yourself. It's not yet the weekend, but you're feeling like you want a little bit of rest and maybe just enjoy the life that you've created for yourself. Again, with Cancer season, it could be a good day to just relax in the bath or pick up a good book or meet up with a friend for coffee. Mercury is entering Cancer July 11th, but we're not there yet. We're at Thursday, July 8th. So with the Seven of Pentacles, I do think that the energy for Thursday, July 8th would be very good for resting, taking time for yourself. Even if you have to go to work that day and, you work hard, take some time for yourself after you're done work to really do something that you love to do. Maybe eat some food that you find comfort in eating, in moderation, or, washing your hair and giving yourself a nice blow dry, or cuddling up with somebody that you love. These things are all what I think of when I see the Seven of Pentacles for Thursday, July 8th. So Friday, July 9, there's a new moon in Cancer. And again, the new moon in Cancer can definitely bring about a good time for self-care and being at home and, curling up at home with a good book. I think it's with the Truth Be Told card as well here, our Oracle card. I think the new moon Cancer is kind of a good time as well with the truth with the new moon, because technically speaking, the new moon is a good time to release. So we're doing Friday, July 9 now. So yeah, the new moon is a good time to release. So just, you could journal, on Friday, July 9 with the new moon, you could journal what is working for you, maybe what isn't working for you. What was successful for you over the past month? What has been successful for you? What has not worked out that you can kind of let go and, shed that skin, like with the Mother of Wands energy here, kind of shedding that skin of the old and, letting it go and starting something new. So the new moon on Friday, July 9, and it's interesting because look, we have the card 18, the moon here, and it's the new moon on that day, Friday, July 9. So yeah, definitely, since this moon card came up for Friday, July 9, and we have the new moon on this exact day with the moon card, really just take some time for yourself to really think about the new moon and really think about where you're at and like where you were at the last new moon, like last month around the same time, what you were up to, how much you've accomplished in the past, moon cycle. Maybe think about your direction, the direction that you're going in. Maybe even do like a ritual or take a bath, and with some bath salts, or take a shower and just imagine yourself getting rid, as the water falls on you, getting like all that like energy that is no longer serving you washed off of your skin and out of your aura. But it's really interesting that we have the moon, and we were also talking about the moon being about music and romance. Could be a good day on Friday, July 9 to just sit, after work, if you go to work, just sit and listen to some jazz or listen to something that you really appreciate, or if you have a favorite YouTuber, taking some time to just relax and watch a video from somebody that you really appreciate. Because the moon, it allows us to embrace those things that, bring us comfort as well. So Saturday, July 10. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday, July 10. try to think about, you know, how you can live in your truth, you know. Because as you live in your truth, your vibration will be at its highest. And if that means stopping at a stoplight at midnight when there's no cars on the street and waiting for the light to turn green, or if that means picking up something after yourself after you dropped it on the ground, even though nobody's watching, and putting it in the garbage, you know, instead of just leaving it there. What are the little things that you can feel good about doing even when no one's watching? That's also good for the Truth Be Told Oracle card. So for Saturday, July 10, we have the 5 of Swords, and there's a worm here that's cut in half. And the interesting thing about the worm is that if you cut a worm in half, it will grow back on on the cut side, it will grow back another head. Worms are very resilient in that way, but the one way that worms aren't resilient is when the rain falls and the water accumulates on the ground and the worms come out of the earth. They usually end up drying up on the cement when the sun comes out and dries up all the rain. You know, you often see a lot of worms, you know, dried up on the pavement after a rainfall, after the sun comes out. So it's like they come out with the rain, but then, you know, they don't get back into the earth in time to beat the sun. So there's a lot of energy about timing here with the 5 of Swords on Saturday, July 10. Really take in consideration, like I said, what raises your vibration, what raises your truth, because sometimes it's worth it taking the time to stop, let's say at the stoplight, you know, when it turns red, and just waiting, even though there are no cars around you or no police car, just waiting for that light to turn green again, because it's all about timing. And if you feel like you have to rush everywhere, then you're not giving yourself enough time to get from point A to point B. Start thinking about using your time in a more efficient way. That's what I see with this 5 of Swords card for Saturday, July 10th. Using your time in a more efficient way so you don't have to be rushed. So you don't have to feel like you always need to be in the spotlight when you do something good, but just doing something good for your own vibration and to raise your own energy level and your own vibrational, you know, energy. So Sunday, July 11, Mercury enters Cancer. Mercury enters Cancer Sunday, July 11, and that means there's more communication is more emotional and intuitive and more subtle rather than direct, because Mercury is the planet of communication. So Sunday, July 11, let's get a card. So communication is more subtle and less direct because Mercury is entering Cancer, and Cancer is a water sign, so that means that we will be communicating with a little bit more emotion, a little bit more intuition, because Cancer is ruled by the moon, and the moon is good for intuition, and a little bit more subtle and less direct. If it was Cancer was moving into an air sign, it would be a little bit more direct, but because it's moving into a water sign, Cancer, Mercury moving into Cancer, there's a little bit more, you know, I wouldn't say like tact, because air signs are very tactful as well, meaning that they do speak well and they do take their time and they're very gracious, but there is more of a flow with the energy of Cancer and Mercury entering Cancer, like water flows, you know, where water fills a certain vessel, you know, and water can overflow from that vessel. It's like words become more generous maybe, and also more thoughtful, more romantic. You know, there could be, when I think of romantic words, I think about the Romance languages like French and Italian. Could be that you're learning a new language. Okay, well, we got 2 cards for Sunday, July 11. That's okay. We got the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, and the Hermit, card number 9. So Sunday, July 11. I always think about Sunday as a good day for rest. You know, it could, depending on how you look at the week, Sunday could be the beginning of a new week for you. So you're resting up before starting anew on Monday, with a new work week, or Sunday could be the last day of the week for you, and it's just before Monday when you start up a new work week. But regardless of the case, Sunday with the Hermit, there is a lot of going within and really inward thinking. There's a lot of potential for writing poetry, writing in a journal. Again, delving into your truth. That truth is a very big theme for this week, July 5th to July 11th. And of course, we have the Truth Be Told card here. So the Hermit, as you see, this Hermit is a turtle, and he's really gone within himself. He's curled up within his shell, and he has that light illuminated above him, kind of like he brings himself his own light from his own wisdom, or her own wisdom, or their own wisdom, whatever you identify as. And the Daughter of Cups is the Page of Cups. So there's a little bit of more energy of youth there, a little bit more energy of enthusiasm. You could be, you know, spending time with your kids on Sunday, July 11th, or your child. With the Daughter of Cups, because the Daughter of Cups is the Page of Cups, so there's like a youthful energy there. That's why I said the kids, or a child, or spending a special romantic date with somebody, going on a date with somebody that you've never met before, maybe a blind date on Sunday. These two together, though, the Hermit and the Page of Cups, it could be a day where you have a good cry as well. It could be a cry out of, you know, a cry of release, where you're crying because you're letting go of a lot of emotional, you know, baggage or emotional turmoil that you were going through, or that you have been going through. Because the Page of Cups is you know, the energy of emotion, right? The cups are water, and that symbolizes emotion, and the Hermit is like going within. So finding your emotional, you know, self, finding yourself, you're going inside yourself and thinking about your emotions and thinking about how you're feeling. And, you know, with the Page of Cups as well, with the Daughter of Cups, it's like you're enthusiastic. So you're also enthusiastic about going within yourself. So you could be doing some shadow work. When I say shadow work, I mean you could be journaling or having a conversation with somebody that's, you know, that you're expressing yourself and how you feel, and you're getting a lot off your chest. You know, you're getting a lot of truth out, you know, your truth. You could be speaking at an event as well. You know, the Hermit doesn't just have to be staying at home. It could be like sharing your wisdom with a group of people, sharing your emotions with a group of people, or expressing emotional intelligence. So yeah, those are the kind of things that I see for Sunday, July 11th, with the Daughter of Cups and the Hermit card. So let's go ahead and read what this card, Truth Be Told, means for the week ahead, July 5th to July 11th, card number 14. And let's see if what I said had anything to do with what this card is talking about. Truth Be Told, card number 14. Essential meanings: honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. The Oracle's message: there is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and Spirit will answer with miracles. So that's kind of what I was talking about. Relationship message: people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth, and listen. prosperity message. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write and a singer must sing. Be true to your calling. Being true to your calling is essential to your moving forward. There is another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real, honest truth about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, about prosperity, about your relationship to money, to compensation, and to meaningful work. Ask yourself, what is true for me? And you will find the key to abundance. Protection message. Where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth, even if you don't like what you hear. Acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than truth is required now. So the oracle card does speak a lot about truth and speaking your truth and not being in denial and, being open and honest with people. And I do feel like the whole week was kind of about that personal journey of truth, So I hope this was a helpful reading for you. Thank you for being a patron. I really appreciate your support. And I hope your July 5th to July 11, 2021 will be a good week for you. Blessed be.